Okay guys, I'm back, as you might see. But yeah, my grandparents were like, yeah, we were watching that Saku will have hella guests coming in with the amount of crepes he's making, and they were like, it's for us. And they were like, hell no, this many. They were also like, why didn't you put up any fires in there? We were looking at, you're gonna freeze in there. And I was like, yeah, I tried to use the wood in there. And my grandpa was like, yeah, the wood in there is probably hella moist. And I'm like, why? Like, what's wrong with the wood in here? But yeah, apparently this thing, since it's not like heated at all and stuff, I would assume that's also part of it. But yes, so it was not me, guys. Surely not. Grease helps the blood flow more smoothly in your veins, as they say. Can't believe this. Make sure it doesn't flow too smoothly. The rat sure has a lot to say. Can't believe this. Also gamer likes because I ran back, guys. I swear. Rat is good at debates, since Rat had to rebrand after accidentally causing a slight case of plague a few years back. Just a small plague. You need Pahvi to come over. Pahvi needs to fika with you. Pahvi, if you want, you can come over. That is all good. Because there's gonna be hella crepes. Still also we need to bring back the heat. How much did I... Why is it stuck? Oh, there it is. I don't know where it was actually. I'm scared. I'm scared now, guys. But yeah, my grandparents were surprised. I was making some for them as well. Guys, look at this innovation. This is some quality innovation, some Finnish innovation here. How to pierce butter. No one has ever innovated that. So also thinking, do I need to add some wood in there? Or how long will this take? Guess we are sort of on the end with the amount of dough we have. Sizzling sounds. I'll also catch up with chat, so bear with me. I don't know if there's that many, because we're having a good discussion with the rat. But otherwise I don't know if there's any good banter in there. But I can also show you the amount of dough we have is running out. So there is hope that this thing will end eventually. They say all good things need to end. Also, then the question is, guys, do we refry them? Do we refry these other ones? I could maybe throw in a few woods in there. A few of these seemingly moist ones. Just to keep it going for a longer time. Also, there's my grandma, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. So Honda Momo is my grandma. But I promised to go there. This evening I will have to ask opinions on how well did I do. Because those were the best ones yet. I doubt we'll beat the ones we made. I'm assuming they got the best ones. I don't think there's like a massive difference between those, of course. If anything, it would be how pale these are. Just a small plague. Need Pahvi to come over. Finnish technology. Literally come over my parents' house when I have crepes. Not wrong there. Exactly that. I need to head to sleep now, but I will watch the rest of the work tomorrow. Very much appreciate it. Get back. Very nice, very nice. Good luck with the rest of the cooking. It's gonna be diabolical, I tell you that much already. But yeah, thank you for joining, Gatak, being active in the chat. Much appreciated. Good night. And catch you later then. Now that I have dried my hands on all of your towels, I will wash them and there is nothing you can do about it. Can't believe this, guys. Because if we are to reheat these or like try to get them dark, I think we wouldn't want to pile on top of them. Why is this guy so spinny? I guess there's like these two piles. This one and the next, I guess, are better. So maybe we pile on top of those. Oh dear, these guys are connected. We need to sever those connections immediately. But yeah, this could be like a social thing, so you could have like people come over and you're like yapping, catching up and stuff while someone is doing this, and of course the others are, you can also like start eating immediately after they are done. I'll take this one guy, if I can, that is stuck onto the others. Never mind then. There we go. I'll try to do the... Oh, it is darker on the other side. I'll just check if we can make this guy a bit darker on this side. I don't know if this works. It sounds ominous. It sounds like crackling. Hyvää yötä, Sergeant Gatak. Maybe we don't do that then. That's diabolical, guys. Sounds of diabolical. Also, these guys have been glued to the plate. That's surely not good. Guys, we'll start refrying this. Guys, that's a mistake. Also, why are these glued up so strong? What the hell? I guess it's like so cold in here, it also like has an effect. I'm just spinning this guy around. Let go. Let go of thy neighbor. So yeah, I'm just experimenting here. Because we have like a whole pile of these pale guys. So I'm curious if we can refry them. Because we did refry the one guy freshly after it had been like moon fried. So I'm curious if we can like wait a while and do that still. I don't know if this causes any issues later on. I haven't even tasted them yet. Nope. Imagine if you just brought omelette tasting crepes to your grandparents. Don't say that. Surely not. Don't say that. Could be that I just poisoned my grandparents, guys. Could be that. I have high faith. I will then ask my grandparents how many eggs do you think there were. I think this does work. Whether it's worth the hassle, I guess, is the other thing. Because now you can see that this one gets some color. You can see some color on this boy. So it did make it better, but going through this whole pile, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it though. So whether or not we do it is undecided. Guys, I regret this butter tactic I had. I'll need to make sure it's like the proper amount. Because the way I keep doing it is that there's so much butter. So much butter. And also now I think the rest of these will be for me. So there's no saving me from the amount of butter. But yeah, it was also sort of like a payback for... I've eaten crepes made by my grandma at least tens, if not hundreds of times in my childhood, so it was nice bringing her some as well. think it's a bit hot again. We'll drop it down a bit. Just based on the butter again. This might actually burn. From the smell I feel like it. Maybe not. Maybe not then. But yeah, I did take it down a bit, so less risk of that. Rat told us they tasted just like omelette. What the hell? That's hate speech, surely. Can't believe the rat would lie. Why would the rat lie? Is the rat trying to be like, yeah, they taste like omelette, surely you don't want them, I can take all of them. Surely that's the plan. That's the plan the rat has. I wonder if I brought down the heat and it's like not enough now. But I did say to my grandma that finding the correct heat is like all the challenge, like the hard part. Also like how I spray the butter with the way I flip them this side. But yeah, we do have this one pile that we could then like reheat if we want to. If we need to wait for the wood to burn, I guess that would be something we could do. Like how the chat phone keeps getting lower and lower, you guys keep sagging more and more. Why do you do this, guys? I'll turn the butter a bit like this to be protected from the splatter. Oh, it was a compliment. Rat loves eggs. Can't believe it. Can't believe this. But yeah, now I can definitely see that since the door is now closed, that the air here is getting more and more. I don't know what's the word for it in English. In Finnish it would be käry, like the butter, fried butter gas sort of thing filling the air. Because I need to practice English, it seems. Every other sentence I'm like, I don't know the word in English though. Guys, do we need to start streaming in Finnish? Diabolical. I don't have enough vocabulary for this, guys. Save me. But then now I'm actually thinking if I should have tasted. If I should have given them a taste before bringing them to my grandparents. Guys, what are the odds that I have poisoned them? From 1 to 10, how likely? How likely do you think it is? Surely not. Surely the odds are very small. I don't like how I'm holding this. Barely have the knife through it. It's gonna fall in there and make everything swim in butter again. Not today. Do we need to bring in the heat a tiny bit? The whole thing is stuck. Oh, that's crazy amount. Now I don't know where it was. That thing just bamboozled me. But yeah, this could be the last batch, depending on how much I use. Let's hope there's enough for all of them, because there's now all butter in all of them. Maybe make them smaller then. But yeah, normally I don't think you would have the possibility to like reheat them, because they would be eaten before you get the chance. But now that I'm doing this alone, I could try and reheat the paler ones to get like even fry char level. Last one is unfinished. I don't have enough. Guys, we ran out. That's actually perfect amount, because had we run out like 2 or more crepes earlier, then we would have had like butter there. After 4 hours of making crepes, how hungry are you? I ate it just before the stream started, which was a smart thing. Without that, I would feel like it would be mayhem time here. But since I did that, I'm still kind of good. Kind of good, guys. We needed like 50 grams of butter from the full one after the other ended or ran out. But yeah, can we separate these pale guys for reheating? I think not all of these are even needed. Because reheating them would make sense if I want to enjoy them right away. But I can't believe we ran out of eggs, so we couldn't do the 11 egg special. That's surely like a Jingo is like a protein kind of crepe. Perfect for those macros. Although you get all the egg yolks as well, I guess they would mostly like the egg whites. But yeah, we'll have 4 towers of crepes. Pauli has been suspiciously quiet since I said that he could join, so I don't know if he's joining or not. So if I need to save any crepes or not. I don't think I will devour all of them though. It's a lot. Especially if I'll do the sausages. It would be a lot. But guys, I'm here to prove that you can survive a liter of dough. I think in here at least, when we talk about how much dough you had, we mostly tell you the amount of milk or like liquid used. You can also do it in like sparkling water, so you don't have to use milk necessarily. So like the vegan version is made with like sparkling water instead. But yeah, let's reheat some of these. Since I've been eating them, I guess I can touch them then. It's gonna go to mine. Not all of them are that pale either. I think this one, for example, is all good, but let's reheat it just the same. These bottom ones are the palest of them all. But yeah, you can see the smoke rising from them, so it is diabolical. Again, if you do this indoors, make sure you have crazy ventilation, because you're going to need it. Yeah, this does seem to work. I would maybe do them immediately after instead of waiting like I just did, but it's still all good. The amount of smoke it makes is something else there. I was debating touching it, but then thought it might be a bit hot. I went against it. Sticky ones. I just said that yeah, the last ones are for me, and then in before Pahvi joins us, and it's like, which of these have you touched? And I'm like, yeah, I've licked all of them. I've marked them all 1,000 times. Yes, I could like add butter here as well, but they've already been buttered once, so maybe that's enough. Reheating. So yeah, I guess that's all then. How do we shut this thing down? Is that now off? I guess at least if we turn down the gas, that should make it disappear. Sorry guys, I'm in your way. Just turn off the gas. Gas. So yeah, that's all for the crepe business then. How would you rate the Finnish crepe frying stream? It is a different kind of cooking stream to what we've had earlier, but I feel like especially alone it is cozy. It is cozy kind. Do we have any paper here? We do. Are you going to start eating 11 eggs worth of crepes before going to gym now? Yeah, I will start going to gym as well because, I've not been doing that either. I would imagine it needs some plant milk as well. Can't remember the recipe. I feel like my mother told it to me though. Like what would it need for the vegan version? I don't think it had anything else, but I guess the only question mark is what will you substitute the eggs with? Because you do have like, again, from 4 to 11 eggs in the recipe, so you'd have to substitute those with somehow. I think you're supposed to, like, with the cast iron skillet, supposed to do a grease burning at the end. So I'll try to do something of the sort. I'll just wipe it after. This is to prevent it from rusting. Should have taken more paper. So I'll just wipe it down. Clink plonk. I'll take another paper. This one's already dirty. I maybe need to open the door as well because the air is so thick it's